A super portable power station for when you just don't have power. Let's check this out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm outside and it's cold and I have no power in my house. Now, this happens not infrequently, especially with bad weather, but there are plenty of other situations where you don't have power and you want some. For example, you're camping or you're out in the wilderness, or as this example, you are home and you just don't have power. Now, generally, that's probably not that big a deal. You can light a couple of candles. You can use your phone as a flashlight in an emergency. But if you have something like a CPAP machine or other medical gear, that can be a serious issue. Enter this. This is the Marbero portable 88 watt hour, 24,000 milliamp hour portable power station. And as you can see on the top, it has two 110 volt plugs and 4 USB-A and USB-C and DC out. And then on the side, there's DC in, which combined with this, lets you charge this and get it fully juiced up. And it's pretty slick. So I thought it would be fun to show how it works with a light. So I'm gonna just go ahead and let's see, turn that on, and you can see the lights are illuminated. So it's enough power to power my Christmas lights in case I really want a festive moment out camping. But more importantly, these 110 volt outlets can push out 80 watts, so they can keep a little mini fridge going. You could certainly keep like a CPAP machine or other medical gear going overnight. That's really important. Now, in addition, I can use the exact same thing and just plug in one of these USB ports. Let's plug in this one. And at its most easy, I can charge a phone. That's pretty easy to do. But the other question is, well, what if a phone isn't something I'm really worried about? What if I want to charge a laptop? So again, it has pretty decent power outage, so I can actually charge my laptop. Now, probably I'm going to want to turn off those Christmas lights to get a little more juice going into this, but still, it's super easy to work with. Let's go ahead and unplug this. And really surprisingly straightforward. Now, let me give you some specs. So it's 88 watt hours, 24,000 milliamp hours, and that is about 20 times, 15 times the amount of battery that your phone has. The on top AC plugs are actually 100 volt, 80 watts AC, and there's DC. DC, how does that work? So it includes this adapter. So you plug it into DC out, and now you can plug in one of those 12 volt car devices and power that instead if that's what you want. Easily done. It has two QC3 USB-A ports, two other USB-A ports, and it has a PD2 or power delivery 2 USB-C. And if that's not enough, then it also includes a flashlight that isn't necessarily going to be super bright, but it's going to be great when you need it. So it has those 3 brightnesses, 2 different modes. You can also get a solar panel charger from Marboro, which is really a great idea, right? So you just have this big panel next to it. So during the day, you're charging this up, and at night, you're using it in your tent so that you have a reading light, and you might have, I don't know, a little tiny cooking device. I'm not sure that's safe inside a tent, but, you know, so you have options. You can charge your phones or your GPS or whatever, maybe your camera. And the solar power charge unit is not included. It's only $89, so it's not like it's a big expense, but still, by itself, this you would want to charge using the DC adapter on any handy wall plug. So honestly, a lot of vehicles now have 110 volts, so you could charge this in your car on the way to your campsite, and then you have this power overnight, which is just fantastic. So really, that's about everything. It is surprisingly small and light. The dimensions are 6.5 inches by 4.6 inches by 3.1 inch, and it's 2.4 pounds, and it has the little handle on it, so it's very convenient and easy to carry. And on the back, it even shows you a tent using this to power up some different devices. So they got this all figured out, very easy to work with. If you are worried about losing power and you want a little backup, but something that's nice and small and easy to work with, or you're a camper, or you have other situations where you're out maybe at the playground taking pictures of your children and you want to be able to charge up your camera without having to run back to the car, something like this can be a real lifesaver. Definitely one to check out. Now, we should talk about the price, but before we get to the price, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and click on subscribe, click on that bell icon to get notifications, and then give me some feedback, thumbs up, a comment, whatever. I respond to all my comments. It's pretty tiring, and when I'm outside and it's this cold, it's 26 degrees right now, then I will comment fairly briefly, but I will respond to your comments. All right, cool. This is the Marbero portable 88 watt hour, 24,000 milliamp hour portable battery station, and it is $119.99, currently discounted down to $79.19 at Amazon.com. This portable power station with all of these features for that price, this is a no-brainer just in case. So I definitely recommend you check one out. And this one, I think my son and I are going to fight over because he goes camping, but I also have to deal with when I lose power in my house. So we'll see how that plays out. Anyway, hope to catch you in my next video.